Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick 9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about I Love Lucy. More specifically about two very interesting episodes that are actually back to back. We'll talk about that and why that is important and why that connects with the detail that I'm going to show you. So let's start right away. The episode is called Lucy Gets Into Pictures. It's from season 4, episode 18. I'm sure you all know the episode. Lucy wants to get into pictures while they're in Hollywood, and so Ricky gets her into this little part of a movie, and so she has to wear this headdress that is super heavy, and she's walking down the stairs, and chaos ensues. But the episode right after this one, this is episode 18, Lucy Gets Into Pictures. Episode 19 is called The Fashion Show. That's essentially the one where Lucy is trying to buy a Don Loper original dress. She goes to the Don Loper salon, as she says, and she finds the perfect dress for herself. Now, I can't take credit for this because someone submitted it to me. Unfortunately, I kind of lost the credit in the sense of I lost the email, and so I had the idea, but I want to credit to the person. So if it was you, let me know in the comments and I'll add a little addendum into the description. But this is very interesting. Now, if you watch these episodes, you'll notice the background, the setting. Let's start with Lucy Gets Into Pictures, and I'll show you this episode. You can see the long staircase that was used. Now, by the way, what's interesting is that Lucy comes out from the right side of the screen. That's the end of the soundstage, the real end of the soundstage, essentially in the same spot or position where the club is. Believe it or not, that's where the club set is. They just removed the club set and then they added that new staircase set, and bing, that's exactly what you get. And so the club was actually on the right side of the soundstage. And then if we continue on, you will notice the big stairs lead up to that kind of stained glass window, or that window look kind of behind Lucy and the girls. We'll pay attention to that design, because if we go to the other episode that I was talking about, the fashion show, when Lucy takes a trip to the Don Loper salon or the Don Loper dress shop, you will notice right at the entrance, kind of starting from right to left, you will notice that same background. It's the same prop essentially that was used on top of the steps, and they used it on the side. Remember, I Love Lucy was a show that was filmed in front of a live audience, and so a lot of the changes, a lot of the things they had to do had to be quick. And when they would make a set from one week to another, it was really important to budget, and it was really important to use what you had. So if you had a set, you repurposed it. And so this is a great example of repurposing a set that was used in a previous episode. If we look at Lucy Gets Into Pictures, that aired February 21st, 1955. The other one, Fashion Show, aired February 28th. 1955, literally 7 days between both episodes, and so they didn't have a lot of turnaround time. So when you can save time, so forth, that's what they did, and so that is why you see the same set in both episodes. Pretty cool, pretty interesting. I want you to let me know in the comments below if you notice this, because what I do is I focus on classic TV shows and movies, and I bring you all the behind the scenes information, things that you may not have noticed, small details, small little tidbits, sometimes big tidbits. It just depends, but just always of my favorite shows and classic movies and so forth. By the way, I'm right next to my daughter. She's in her little crib thing, her little bassinet, and she didn't even wake up through this whole commentary, so I think that's really cute and wonderful. So I'm being a part-time babysitting dad as well as a YouTubing dad. So we'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for your support. Don't forget to stay positive, and most importantly, be hopeful. Thank you so much to all my patron supporters, especially my diamond tier patrons: Joanna R, Citizen Kane 359, Sally N, Daniel B, Jerry D, and Vito L. If you want to be on this list, make sure to check the link in the description, and thanks to all who support.